Hello again, Year 6, and in this video I'm going to show you how to add text to your displays. But before we do that, you'll notice that I've got a couple of problems. The first problem is that my outline has moved away from the middle of the page slightly, and the second problem is that this line here this part of the line is missing. So these are relatively easy to fix, so I might as well show you how to do that, just in case you run into similar problems. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go up to the select tool here, and I'm just going to put a box around everything, which will select all of the items on the page, and I'm just going to press the letter P on my keyboard, which is a shortcut, and it moves everything into the center, aligns up everything with the center. So you can see that the leaf has moved into the middle. I can move that later, and everything else has gone back exactly where I want it on the page. Okay. Now I've just got to sort this line out, and that's again very easy to do. I'm just going to go to my toolbar here, and I'm going to go to the line function, which is just down here, just underneath the zoom function. Now again, you can see it's got a drop down menu, and in that drop down menu there are all the different lines that I can produce. Luckily for me, I need a 2-point line today, so I'm just going to click on that tool. I'm going to go over here, and I'm just going to snap from there to there, and that line is now completed. There's still a problem. It's black and I want it to be red, so I'm just going to right click on the color bar there and change it to red. And it's also a little bit too heavy. If you have a look in this bar here, it's 0.2 millimeters, and I need it to be hairline. I'm just going to zoom in very quickly, and you can see there is a difference between the two lines. Yeah, okay, so if I just click on the select tool, click on the line that I want, I can change that now to hairline, and that now matches. Okay, and again I can just zoom out back to the full screen. I'm now in a position where I can pick up my leaf, and I can just move it back up into the top corner where I'd prefer it to be. Adding text is also very simple, and you can probably, if you have a look up this bar, you can probably guess which of the tools adds text. It's fairly self-explanatory. This letter here, okay, and all I really need to do is just click on the box there, and I can start typing. And so you can see that's how I add text to the display. Once I've done that, I can use the select tool, and again I can just highlight the text like so, and then I can choose my font style from a similar list to those in Word documents or PowerPoint documents. I can also change the font size as well. Normally we'd suggest 12 points, but remember this is a display and should be readable from a little bit of a distance, so I would suggest keeping it at around 24 points or 18 points at the smallest. Okay, and that's adding text to your display.